guys. Welcome to our live.
Welcome to our live. It's Lucy.
And Kate. You guys have us today. Taylor is on a much needed vacation. So we are going to do our live today on jackets, fall jackets. So we've picked 6 jackets and kind of trying to show them through the lens of the concept of big, slim skin. A lot of the jackets that we have are oversized, and so it's nice to kind of figure out a way to not feel totally like they totally overwhelm your body.
Yeah.
So we've kind of kept that in mind as we've styled these, but also just using all our awesome new arrivals and wanted to kind of just show you guys what we had in.
I also think a lot of the times when it becomes colder, we just reach for the warmest jacket and like don't really think about how it translates to our outfits. Like it's just survival and our outfit is just underneath it. So being able to incorporate it into your outfit and be comfortable but also still feel like yourself and
have it make sense.
Yeah, and have it make sense and not feel like you're, like she said, drowning in the fabric. And yeah, so that's what we talk about.
Okay, you go first. All right, so to start out, we both sort of pulled a base layer that we're going to wear through the entire live just to make it easier and quicker to change. But so I'll start with those items. These are brand new. We just got these in, these jeans from Neely Lowton. They're the Cala jean. I'm wearing the size 28. You'll get more of a sense of them as the live goes on, but they're great. They're kind of like I'd say like mid-rise. I believe they're
Kind of a straight leg.
They almost have a little bit of a kick at the bottom, but raw hem.
Yeah, I love the raw hem.
Yeah,
with a bright white.
They're not super fitted, but they're not really oversized either. Like if I wanted to size down, I could, and then they would definitely be a little more fitted. But these are just like kind of a nice, like easy. And I love a winter white. It just gives so many more styling options. So that's the jean, and then these are the Wally boot. These are great. They're cut at the top, so they're like short, easy to wear, very comfortable, and they provide, I think, a really great slim. So again, like as you're looking at this whole big thing, and I have on like 2 coats and everything, I think it's nice to have like a slimmer shoe and a little bit of a heel just to kind of give that slim at the bottom. And then I've also got on just a basic gray cruise tank from Velvet. That's my base layer. So that's what I'll be wearing the whole time. And then the concept with the jackets here, I did pull in this Lié Studio belt bag to kind of add that waistline. Even though everything's large, it does kind of pull attention to the waist and accentuate and basically let you know that I do have a waist.
Yeah.
So
it also ties in the white as well, because in the fall and the winter, sometimes white can feel harsh, so making it feel, I don't know, like softer. It flows through the outfit. Yeah, it feels softer.
And then I've got on this new Stod, I'll take it off in just a second, but this is Stod leather, suede actually, jacket, I guess, and I'm wearing it as a shirt right now, but I'll take this all off so you can see the jacket as just a jacket. But it's a great tool. It's a great layering piece, but also standalone, and it's just such a good color. And then I've got on the Isabel Marant overcoat. I'm not totally sure what this is called or what size this is. Actually, do you want to check some of my info for me?
This is the Florence jacket, and this is a size 36.
Okay, so also just such a good piece to have. It's definitely timeless, and yeah, so this is kind of my look. And then I'll take this off and show you guys the Stod jacket on its own. So many layers. It's still like 80 degrees here, so bear with us. But yeah, so this is the jacket, and then this is, I'll take it off, the Lié belt bag, which is so cute, and you can wear a million different ways. It's such a good tool. But yeah, thanks. This jacket is great. Just a good way to just have a light layer. Great standalone for fall, but yeah, such a good rich color. And then I am wearing these caddis glasses today. We just got to restock. They're all so fun. And these don't have prescriptions, so they're really just like an accessory.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Did you talk about the shoe?
I did.
Okay, my outfit. I'll talk about my base first as well. Underneath this button-up, I have on just the white velvet cruise tank, which, again, we always talk about the cruise tank. We just restocked in the white and the black. I believe we have more grays coming as well, but such a good classic. This time of year is a good thing to refresh on. I have on our new Neely Lowton chocolate brown Sean pant. I'm wearing a size 4 in these, and I have them belted. I think they're kind of supposed to be more of a lower rise fit, because I typically do wear a 4, and it can fit like where I want it to, but I wanted them to feel a little bit looser in the legs.
Which ones are those again?
The Sean.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I love this color. It goes back to the color of this jacket she just had on. I think such a rich chocolate brown just feels so good and feels very luxe to me, which I think is why I'm so drawn to the color. And they just honestly look really good with every single color ever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I love so much about them. I have on our Stod taller boot. I don't know what it's called.
I'm not sure either, but it'll be up at the top of the screen.
I love them because I love a taller boot under pants because it adds a little bit of stiffness in the knee and below area, kind of creating, I don't know, a more consistent silhouette and amount of volume, which I just think makes it feel a little bit more refined. Okay, next. I have on this R13. This is the, what is this called? I always forget what it's called, and it's...
Oh, it's the Oxford.
Yeah, the Oxford. The Oxford, this is an extra small. I really love this white button up. I think it's really great because it is pretty oversized, gives you some length that works really well when it comes to layering. And then I also, a lot of our Frank and Eileen's, we have kind of similar cotton, crispier materials, but our Frank and Eileen's are a little bit more relaxed, and so I like that this button up gives you the option for it to feel like where you can button it all the way up to the neck, and it kind of feels, I don't really know.
It gives that like nerdy kind of like
Yeah.
weird vibe.
Yeah.
Is
I
fun
agree.
to pull in to add balance.
So what I wrote about this is I love buttoning a button up like this one all the way to the top, but then leaving the bottom open. So I literally have just the top 2 buttons, but I think then it moves with the jacket, like it kind of opens with it, which helps to show my figure if I wanted to at all, and doesn't feel like I'm completely drowning in the fabric, which I think is important.
And she was saying she really didn't want to have on the tank top underneath, so if she didn't have that, that would again be like that
A little
element
bit of skin.
Yeah,
Yes.
so.
Yes. I think, okay, and then this is our this is a new Neely Lowton jacket. It's a denim parka. I love this. Will you check what size I'm wearing?
So good.
It's very unique, I think. I have a couple denim jackets.
It's a medium.
It's a medium. This is a medium. I just think this one is really unique. It kind of feels like a car coat in a way, with the silhouette, with the kind of straight arm. It feels feminine to me, and it has a couple interesting details here near the pockets. I also think the wash is really good, and Neely Lowton does a really good job with their denim. It feels very stiff and very luxe.
Yeah, I'm trying
Oh,
it on
yeah.
a bit too. They have a nice feature here because they open from both the side and the top, so you do keep that ease of like easily putting your hands in your pockets. But if you want to put something,
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, but I love Neely's denim. It feels really thick and firm, which makes it feel like an actual coat or jacket. The shoe, I want to go back to that because
one more thing before you move on about the jacket, because I was just reading in Amy's book, and she was talking about how a denim jacket is a classic, but sometimes when something is so classic, like she was talking about James Dean and like how he would wear like a classic denim jacket, but James Dean has like all this attitude, so it gives attitude because of who he is. Whereas realistically, when we're running around in our day and you throw that classic jacket on, it doesn't necessarily translate as like this really cool attitude jacket.
For sure.
Whereas like a denim jacket with a point of view, she was saying, is something that you're really going to pull over and over throughout the years because it's always going to feel relevant and
True.
like give you that extra without having to like, you know,
Yeah.
have the whole attitude yourself.
I agree. I think also sometimes like such a classic denim jacket for me, when I put it on, can feel kind of Western.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I like about this one is it doesn't feel Western. It kind of feels city. It could definitely be worn in a Western way, maybe if you're up in the mountains or something like that. But I think the way that it had, the structure of it, the way the buttons are, it feels like it's a denim jacket, but it doesn't feel
It
like,
doesn't feel basic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's a really, really cool piece. Okay, my shoe I think is my slim element. We were talking about how at first when we were talking slim and balancing proportions with the outfits and the jackets, slim to me was in the waist and usually is. But I think having a good slim shoe, a good pointed toe boot, something that is sleek in the winter, in the fall is really kind of key to
Yeah.
not feeling like it's kind of like you're, I mean, feeling feminine still, I guess.
Yeah, I
is
would
what
say
I'm
like
looking
even
for.
this bag is giving slim in some ways because it's very refined and sleek. And I think you want to stay away from feeling that trap of always having to give yourself a cinched waist or always
Yeah.
having to like wear a skinny jean if you're wearing something big or oversized on top. You really can, slim can come from your wrists, it can come from your neck, even if you want to cover up and like wear a turtleneck, if it's a fitted turtleneck, which I'm going to put on next, that still counts as a slim.
Mhm.
And skin can, just be wrists or like ankles if you want to wear like a little ballet flat or
Yeah.
loafer or something
For
like
sure.
that. So think outside the box
Yeah,
there.
I think I struggle a lot with not wanting to be fussy, and sometimes when you, or at least because I'm going to class and
Well, you're not fussy.
running around. I know,
You're not
but
fussy
if I
person.
am doing a cinched waist, sometimes it can feel fussy. So having the elements, like you said,
Mhm.
that are your wrists or the boots or the shoes that feel sharp
Yeah.
and slim, and that also ties back to this bag that I love. I think it is unique because it adds such a sharp geometric feel to kind of a comfier.
Yeah, and it's
baggier
also
look.
really modern, which
Yeah.
is nice. Like it feels like it gives it that edge.
For sure. I also really, an element I love is always the shirt kind of peeking out below the jacket.
Mhm. That is a nice thing
So,
about that.
yeah, it
Our
feels
cartoon.
really just,
It's exaggerated and it gives like a proportion.
yeah, but it's like, seems unintentional, which I
Mhm.
love about it. Okay. Enough about me.
Okay, so again, same base, velvet tank and new Neely Lowton Kala pant in this kind of winter white. I added a belt here. This is the Isabel Marant. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's, I think, the only Isabel belt we have right now.
No, I'm wearing one as well.
Well, hopefully we'll post it up at the top. And it's awesome. It has a really great, like, it's like a chevron, almost
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it's got a great texture to it up close.
Isabel Marant always does
Such
really
good belts.
interesting belts
Yeah.
that feel still classic, but they have kind of a playful boho,
Yeah.
Westernish feel.
But definitely gives that, I think, slim right here, kind of pulls the eye in. And then I threw on this new, I think it's new, Zarena denim shirt. It's actually so good. I'll take off the jacket in a second because it's really drapey. It's like almost got a chenille feel or something like that. Like it's really, really soft.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
Not
feel like
stiff at all.
like stiff at all. It's very, it just feels like a shirt.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And then this awesome Isabel Marant classic shearling leather bomber, which is a forever piece.
Yeah.
Definitely an investment, but definitely one of those things that I think, you reach for year after year and,
And
you're
just
really glad you
gets
have.
better with age
Yeah,
and can be
exactly.
passed down through generations.
Yeah. So this is a great piece, and
Yeah.
obviously it's lined all the way through the sleeves and everything, so it's quite warm. So it's it's definitely more headed towards winter. And then let me just show you this Zarona shirt as well. So this is it. It's really great. It's very drapey. I love the fit. The color is really a beautiful color of blue, I think. Like, there some denims are and some aren't, and this is
The
really good.
material almost reminds me of the like rag and bone fake jean sweatpants.
Yeah,
Like it's
totally.
so
It's very
soft, but looks
soft.
so
Yeah.
refined.
It's really comfortable. So that's my
Love it.
second one.
Yeah, classic and good. I love. Okay, I'm gonna show the base of my second look first because I am really love this sweatshirt a lot. So the sweatshirt has we just got this in, it's new Anina Bing. It has distressing details kind of throughout the entire thing, which is kind of one of my favorite things about the sweatshirt because it feels really chill. It doesn't feel so, I mean, a new sweatshirt is nice, but I like when things feel a little bit worn in, and have the distressing. It's interesting because it's not like it's dirty and stained, but it seems like lived in, but still nice, which is, I think, really good. I think the color is really unique. Going down to the colors of my base, they feel very muted, but they're not boring in any way. Like they all kind of flow. This is again another example of how well these pants can translate to other colors. It's like kind of a different vibe with every color you pair with it, which I think feels just interesting and different. Shoes are the same slim factor, which I think is also important. And then I'm gonna add on this trench. This is our by Malene Berger trench, which I think feels really cool on top of all of these muted, darker tones because it kind of makes it the moment. And just kind of having the details within this coat, first of all, feel very feminine and kind of light, especially with kind of the bigger sleeve like this. Having the option to cinch at the waist adds a feminine feel. I don't think I would do this with this because there's so much fabric going on under here, but adds a feminine and put together feel on top of kind of a more chill and relaxed look.
Well, I think it shows that in a way that people would actually probably be genuinely wearing it. Like you want to, throw it on, and it just elevates the whole thing instantly.
But then I have the slimmer boot on that grounds it all, and you can tell I'm not just like this big hunk of fabric.
Yeah. The boot actually is the game changer there. Because again, I mean, I'm not opposed at all to like a full big look. I like a lot of big things, and I often tend to go that direction.
Me too.
But there is like that. There's always one little element that does either give like a sharpness or femininity or whatever. So.
Yeah, it's just sharp. And then I was gonna add this little bag. This is an Anina Bing. I don't know what this is called, but little bag that brings in the same just like elements of the small and the. Although this isn't technically like a bag, can't really. I guess it kind of is slim.
I think so.
But
it's
the same vibe. It's the same point. But yeah, I think it just feels put together and intentional, but still very chill, and it's comfortable and it's easy. It's all just kind of a throw it on vibe.
Love it. Okay. All right, I threw on the Tibby, again, same base underneath, but these are the Neely Cala. Sorry if you've heard me say it 100 times, but if anyone's just joining, I want them to know. The Neely Cala jean. And then this is the Tibby Featherweight Cashmere turtleneck, which is so awesome. It has a little slit in the back. I'll show that to you in a second. But it's just that little detail that keeps it modern and giving it a point of view. And again, I mean, we take these kind of neutral grays and browns, and I'm loving those color combinations right now.
That's what I'm so drawn to this season.
Yeah, but I do like a pop of white or a pop of ivory to kind of keep it from getting too heavy. Yeah. And then this jacket is so good. It is the new Neely Loughton Field jacket. It's that chocolate brown color. It has the black leather detail here on the collar. And it's
so good.
Just such a great piece. I mean, a field jacket is something that is on our 15-piece classics list. It's something that has been on that list for 15
Well,
years
I mean,
or something
on
like
our
that.
list, it's called a utility jacket.
Yeah,
I think the term
that's the
changes,
same
but
thing.
it's the same vibe.
Yeah, but it is just it's a forever go-to. You know, you can layer it under another bigger coat if you want in the heavier months, or just use it as that like in between seasons moment. And again, this has the same thing I was pointing out on Lucy's denim jacket. It has these like buttoned pockets with the flap, but it also has another entrance to the pocket on the sides.
They are the same jacket,
Oh,
but
they are?
one is in
Okay.
denim, and then this is obviously the field jacket with the leather. But yeah, they're both
Very
the
different
parka.
vibes, but,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
the
that's a
silhouette
great-
is so good. It
Yeah.
feels for some reason I'm drawn to say London vibes. Like
I
kind of
actually too.
rainy.
We haven't really done this, but I also think this would be a really good one to do this with. So let me just show you. Let me hold this for one second. I think again, not necessarily if you're going to be in and out of like indoors and outdoors, but if you're going to be outside for a little while and you want to pull together the look and you want the slim to be a
That's
little
so
more
good.
noticeable, you can definitely, you know, put the felt on the outside. So
I love that.
there's that. And then I pulled in this bag with this look. This is the Jerome tote. It's obviously awesome. And I am a big bag girl. I always have been. I always just like have a lot of stuff. And so I like to have space, and I just think it looks chic. I like a small bag for a moment, but like every day I want something like this.
Yeah, you're right. It is chic. It's cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's my last outfit.
Okay. I just changed out the top. This is our Color Rush black turtleneck. It kind of has a ribbing going on, which I personally really like in this. I'm not always drawn to the ribbing, but I think for a sweater like this, it just adds a little bit of something different. For this look, I want to talk about the underneath part first. So I kind of went more monochromatic here, but then adding the white belt, this is kind of the point of view. This is what will automatically draw your eyes to it, which is also the slimmer part of the entire look. I think with these pants, the way that they are structured and the silhouette of them makes the waist makes the waist a smaller point of the entire thing. Like it's your ankles and your waist are the smaller points, which I think is what a lot of people are drawn to about the Sean pant.
Yeah, it gives the vibe without like completely hiding everything.
Yeah. So yeah, the white belt creates the focal point, and then puts emphasis on my waist. And then I'm gonna add our new Anina Bing recycled leather jacket. It's called the Kalani. I pulled an extra small. I kind of wanted a little bit of a, not tight in any way, but because it's not really a bomber style leather jacket, I just wanted it to kind of feel.
Well, it's an oversized bomber, but
Yes.
it's not that like shorter. We have another bomber jacket that's much shorter and like more fitted.
Yes. Yeah, it's not, the cropped, really emphasis on the bomber silhouette. What am I saying? I don't know. But yeah, I like this because it kind of it doesn't feel like, it is kind of overall a slimmer look. Like there's not any giant silhouettes happening, which
It's not exaggerated.
Yeah, there's nothing exaggerated, which I think just makes it feel easy and like kind of off-duty model vibe. But yeah, with the belt kind of peeking out here, even with the jacket, just letting a little bit of the belt out kind of creates an optical illusion that like that's a very small point.
Exactly. And what I love about it is the texture. I know it's not what we're talking about today, but I do, like, she tried on a couple jackets, and when she had this one on, I was like, oh yeah, it just adds another element of interest. And because I think it is relatively monochromatic and kind of like neutral, that shine really makes the whole thing pop and is a great tool again, to have in your wardrobe.
These are a new pair of Caddis sunglasses that we just got in. I think they're really fun. I love the pink tinted lenses.
Yeah.
And I love this. Is it aviator?
I have
kind
no
of
idea.
aviator-ish vibe. I don't know. I love
it's like
these.
a new, yeah. It's
And I love the black
Doesn't feel,
frames.
these are aviators. Those feel like maybe a modern aviator.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just
Chunky.
like very, very old school.
I don't know, but yeah, I love the monochromatic I have going on here. It just feels chill, but still interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for joining us. If you don't know, this is my daughter, so we loved doing the live together, but that was a first. Maybe we'll do it again.
I hope we do it again. I love it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much. Let us know
Anyway.
if you have questions. We only have ones in all these sizes, so if you love something, act quickly because things go quick.
Mhm.
So.
Also, we're gonna be starting a new thing where after our live,
Oh yeah.
we put our kind of capsule
Yeah.
collection from the live onto its own rack, so that you can come in and kind of shop the collection all right there.
For you local people. And
Yeah, for
maybe
the
we'll figure out a
locals.
way to try to do something
Yeah,
like that.
that'd be cool. I'm
on
sure we
the
could.
website too.
But yeah,
Okay, thanks.
bye guys.
Bye.